Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sean Lyttle from the Law Office of Sean D. Lyttle, where we're committed to lighting your way forward. This is going to be the first of what I hope will be a series of short videos I'm calling 1 Minute Legal Learning. We're going to be covering a variety of common questions, news stories, and topics from my primary practice area, which is family law. I plan to do this first installment this week about child custody when parents aren't married to each other. However, based on current events, I've decided to save that topic for another day. As I'm sure all of you have been, I've been closely watching the horrific scenes unfolding on our current southern border as a result of the relatively new zero tolerance policy, which was recently promulgated by United States Attorney General Jeff Sessions at the apparent direction of President Trump. If you haven't seen the pictures or videos or heard the audio recordings taken at these detention centers where babies, toddlers, and young children are being held away from their parents, I strongly urge you to do so. It is beyond heartbreaking and difficult to do that, but I think we all have an obligation to see and hear for ourselves what our government is doing right now in our names. Here in Nevada, our entire system of child custody laws hinges on the fundamental concept enshrined in our statutes at NRS 125C.001 that in almost every circumstance, children should, quote, have frequent associations and a continuing relationship with both parents, end quote. I can tell you from personal experience, from cases that I've handled, that ensuring that continuous contact between children and their parents is at the top of every judge's priority list, even when, and this is really important, even when one or both of those parents has ostensibly done something wrong. Essentially, unless a parent has seriously abused or neglected the child, the courts are always going to work hard to maintain a continuing relationship between parents and children, even if that means a child visiting a parent in prison, for example. Now, I'm not going to say much today about immigration policy in general. And I realize that some of you may have notions, albeit mistaken ones, that these parents at our southern border coming from other countries have done something wrong or have acted in a manner that is illegal. I'm here to tell you that even if that were the case, and in the overwhelming majority of cases it's not, but even if it were, there is still no legal justification for separating children from their parents indefinitely. So hiding behind, quote unquote, the law, as many apologists seem to be doing in this situation lately, is frankly nothing but a fraud. But here's the thing. This is not a legal issue, nor really should it be a political issue. It is instead, quite simply, a moral issue. And there really shouldn't be any debate at all about this simple moral directive. Regardless of what you think about the parents of these children or about immigration policy in general, as a nation, we should not be separating children from their parents indefinitely. We should not be putting toddlers in cages. And we should not be breaking up families as has been happening. Doing so is a profound injustice, it's immoral, and none of us should stand for it. Thank you for tuning in to this first episode of 1 Minute Legal Learning, although it looks like this first episode is going to be more like 5 minutes. So I appreciate your attention. Feel free to leave suggestions for any future topics you'd like to learn about in the comments. And if you yourself are in need of family law or civil litigation counsel, please feel free to give us a call at 702-982-6164. This has been 1 Minute Legal Learning. See you next time.